Hey guys, not playing any music today. We're just gonna get right to it. No new developments from Greece. Still waiting to hear all that stuff. Greece is supposed to submit a proposal by tomorrow, the latest, I believe it is. So we'll see what goes on there. We're gonna get right to our trading. Economic news, 8:30. Initial jobless claims. It's not. Thanks for the hearts, guys. By the way, initial jobless claims is not the most volatile number. It's a weekly number, so it's not hugely important, but it's one to be aware of course. Yesterday's video, we had went over 3 or 4 charts. One of them was U.S. dollar, Canadian dollar. I'll bring that up in a second here. U.S. dollar, Canadian dollar. Our algorithm was looking for it to go long. Now, as you know, it adjusts whatever the time frame is on the chart. This is the hourly chart. I'll show you here. All right. So the green and white is the pair, and the blue is our algorithm. So the algorithm was looking for a move higher, and you can see what it's done since. This is 24 hours later. It really hasn't moved much, hasn't broken out much. We are long. We are long from about 1.2723 or so. Looking for a move higher, just didn't get it there. We're still 94%. Let's see if I can show that. So it's calculating 94% odds that it consolidates. But now this is the hourly. So if we go to the 4-hour, so the 4-hour, as you can see, the 4-hour, it's pretty much calling for the same thing, a consolidation. And this, I would assume this big blue arrow here would be the unemployment numbers that are coming out from Canada tomorrow morning, Friday morning. So we could get some action here. But so it's really only looking for consolidation, and right now it's about 80. It's 80%. So I don't know. We're gonna have to see what this trade does on us on a daily, and a daily is pretty choppy on euro, on U.S. dollar to Canadian dollar. Daily, this is the move down because of the unemployment rate, but it's looking for a move higher. Unfortunately, the odds at this point are only 69%, so not the greatest of odds there. And let's go back to that U.S. dollar, Japanese yen. Okay, so U.S. dollar, Japanese yen, we're looking to short this thing. We'd like to play it from the downside, and I know they go against each other, so we'll talk about that in a second. But U.S. dollar, Japanese yen, this is the hourly chart. Again, the green and white is the pair, and the blue is the algorithm. Right now, it's a 64% chance on the hourly that she does pull in over here, right? We'll go to 4-hour. What's that showing us? Oh, see, the 4-hour is showing this big move up, but this could be, this is most likely going to change. I'm thinking in the next 4 to 8 hours, so not too concerned on that. And if you go to the daily is looking for, here's the daily chart. A little choppy on this U.S. dollar, Japanese yen. But the daily is looking for a move lower as well. Call it about 200 pips, 76% chance. And you can see how it's, it had that run up over, maybe a couple of weeks, and it has since rolled over. And you can see here how the bigger moves want to be to the downside, right? So even yesterday. So I think we're going to let this thing bounce up a little bit, and we'll probably look to get short somewhere around this 121, 85, 80, 90, maybe even as high as the figure of 122. It would probably be a nice place to go short, maybe even a little ahead of that. For a pull down. Now we'd be long, we would be long U.S. dollar, Canadian dollar. If it all plays out, long U.S. dollar, Canadian dollar, short U.S. dollar, Japanese yen. They're not that, even though the U.S. dollar is the lead currency, they're not that highly correlated. And plus, you got the Canadian, you got Canada coming out with some major news tomorrow. The unemployment rate, Japan Doesn't have a whole lot on the economic calendar. And the United States, I believe they don't have much on the economic calendar today and tomorrow. So we're comfortable taking, the two different positions with the U.S. dollar being the lead. If we get the chance, not that we have the position yet, but if we get a chance to short U.S. dollar, Japanese yen, we're gonna jump on that opportunity. Hopefully, sometime today, and we'll see. We may not get it, but we'll see what happens. So we've been staying away from the euro because of the whole Greece thing. I don't know if you've known, but China, their market has completely collapsed. It was just what 6 weeks ago or a month ago. The Shanghai index was up, I think, 60% for the year. As of one point yesterday, it was actually, well, the futures went negative for the year. I don't think the market ever traded negative, but at one point it was basically, it was almost like only up like 5 or 6% for the year. Today it's rebounding. It started rebounding yesterday, and it's rebounding strongly today. And there's been news reports, whether or not they're true or not, whether or not it's propaganda, I don't know. But there's been reports that Chinese authorities are threatening people if they short the market. They're threatening with jail time. They're threatening people with jail time that come out and say negative things about the market, about the economy. It's insane. It could just be propaganda. I don't know, but it could be real. You never know with the Chinese. Anyway, so that's it. We're gonna wrap it up. Those are the two that we're looking at today. Pretty slow. Don't know if we'll get this one triggered. And we're still in the U.S. dollar, Canadian dollar. We're down about right around 20 pips or so on that. So if you're trading, good luck. And I don't think we're going to do a video tomorrow. I don't know. We got to see what transpires.